Welcome back to the lab. Today we'll quickly discuss an article on Tencent's new experimental handheld gaming PC. Let's clock in. Start off here. Intel and Tencent are cooking up a Steam Deck rival with a massive 3D display. I would think at this time the market would be a little diluted, but apparently not. Everybody's getting them. Of course, I have one here. Let's get back into the actual article. The experimental Sunday Dragon 3D 1. Wow, that's a lot of words in the name. But I'm kind of fond of it. Maybe it works. 3D 1 has an 11-inch 120 Hz display and an Intel Lunar Lake APU to create the first glasses-free 3D handheld. 3D handheld. That's gonna be very interesting. I could only imagine how that would work. I guess, of course, the display would be much larger than this. 11 inches. 11 inches. That's huge. So I guess this one would be about 7 here. So add an additional 4 inches. So I guess you'd be holding it like this. I don't know. I guess you would have the games popping out at you. It's hard for me to kind of internalize and reflect on something like that. Maybe because I've never seen it before. But not saying that they can't do it, but is the technology really there to have something that unique and something of that magnitude, just a handheld? And how fast will that drain the batteries? Those are questions that rise up in my mind, and I would like answers to them. But I think this is still in the experimental state. I guess so. An experimental new Steam Deck rival from the Intel and Chinese behemoth Tencent has just been announced. The Sunday Dragon 3D 1 is a fully featured gaming handheld PC that comes with Nintendo Switch style removable controllers on each side and an Intel Core Ultra 7 285V APU powering the proceedings. However, its biggest feature is the huge 11-inch display on offer, which Tencent suggests makes it the first glasses-free 3D gaming handheld. Again, that's a huge screen, and to power that screen and along with the 3D aspect of this handheld gaming PC gaming device, I would think the battery wouldn't hold up very long at all. You have to be glued to a outlet at your house, or have some type of external battery pack, which isn't bad, but at the same time, how heavy will this thing be? There's just a lot of questions in my mind that I like to have answers to. I don't think we'll get them anytime soon, albeit this is in the experimental stage. We'll just have to wait and see. We don't even know if it's going to release, but hey, it's very interesting to say the least. Let's continue on. This isn't the first Intel Lunar Lake gaming handheld that has been announced, but it's certainly the biggest. In fact, this Tencent handheld easily dwarfs any of the best handheld gaming PCs that you can buy right now, including the Steam Deck OLED, with an extra 3 to 4 inches of screen real estate. But thinking about it, the Rogue Ally X is the new top dog. There may be another handheld that I'm failing to recall, but that's one of the top handhelds in the market as of right now. The Steam Deck OLED is great. It's a great handheld gaming system, but I don't think it has the power as the Rogue Ally X, and maybe there's another one. I vaguely recall there being another one that was a little more powerful than the Rogue Ally X, but let me know down in the comments. I'm sure you will. let's see. Let's keep going. The details of this intriguing Intel Tencent experiment have been shared in a report by Chinese tech site IT Home. The 11-inch 120Hz display puts it into iPad Pro territory for size. Yes, it's going to be huge. You're not putting that thing in your pocket. You're going to have a JanSport to put that thing in if you're going to be moving around with it. Watch out. If anybody upsets you, you can really go over the head with it. But there are some surprising extras. For instance, there's an eye tracking sensor that, along with an image interlacing algorithm, allows for what IT Home describes as naked eye 3D visual effects, with a games like Path of Exile specifically mentioned as being optimized for the technology. I will say all the new programs with the naked eye image interlacing algorithm are getting quite good. I have a gadget which you pretty much just hook up to your camera and it will follow your eye. That thing was $20 and it'll follow you around the room. All you have to do is look in that direction. So I will say that technology has grown leaps and bounds. So I can agree that wouldn't, or it shouldn't, raise the price of this handheld PC that much, and I'm glad to see it integrated into this handheld PC. Let's keep going. Along with the glasses-free 3D tech, Tencent has also put together a pretty powerful gaming handheld. Intel Core Ultra 7 285V benchmarks show that this handheld's APU is twice as fast as the AMD APUs used in both the Steam Deck and the original Rogue Ally. Again, those were the vanilla systems. We've upgraded, so is that going to fall in line with these new upgraded systems, or will that be stronger? Those are some questions I have. So let's keep going. While the 32 gigabyte of LPDDR5X RAM gives it a dominant edge in the resource-greedy games, but it will destroy your battery. Remember that. There is also 1 terabyte of storage available. 1 terabyte is good, but I'm starting to think we need an upgrade on the terabyte storage. That's like almost standard these days. So, but I'm not complaining. I just think we could use more. But Tencent hasn't made it clear what operating system this handheld is likely to run. Windows 11 would certainly be possible given the Intel Core Ultra 7 285V APU, but a custom flavor of Linux, like the Steam Deck OS and the Steam Deck, from what I've seen, I don't own one. I love the operating system. Some people don't, but I almost prefer it over the Rogue Ally here. But both are still good. Can't be ruled out either. Tencent hasn't shared how big a battery is included, although it is rated for 100-watt charging, which is okay, but I still feel like it won't be able to keep up. The battery drain is going to be crazy because you have this huge screen pushing these high fidelity games. You're going to have a massive battery that can supply this PC handheld. The removable controllers on either side of the screen are another intriguing feature on this experimental handheld, giving it a Nintendo Switch-like quality. However, the 3D one does appear to have both USB Type-A and Type-C ports, so keyboard and mouse support might be possible as an alternative. That's good. Always great to have options. Unfortunately, details are light, including any information about release date, and it might not get one. So that is important. It might not get a release date, guys. So let's keep that in mind. This is still an experimental product launched by Intel and Tencent jointly, so it might simply be a showcase for the Intel Lunar Lake APU. It could also be a statement of intent of a move by Chinese gaming powerhouse into the gaming handheld industry. For now, we'll just have to wait and see what Tencent is cooking. It is cooking, and I'm glad Tencent is getting into the game. I think although it's a lot of different handheld PCs or gaming handhelds, I think it's also good that Tencent, which is a behemoth in the gaming industry, gets into the console war, so to speak. I don't like the fact that we only have the big three. I always felt like we should have more variety. Even though consoles are coming to an end, I guess that's just giving away my age and how I look at this industry in general. I like the consoles. I'll probably always pick up the consoles and also have like a gaming PC. That's just something I was raised with. So that's just my quick little take that nobody asked for. But it's good to see Tencent is flexing on the competition with this huge screen. I think that's amazing. So let's finish up here. For now, we'll just have to wait and see what Tencent is cooking. In the meantime, check out well, we don't need to read the rest of that. So that was pretty much it. What do you guys think? Do we need a new gaming handheld PC on the market? Let me know down in the comments. And remember, keep moving forward and game on. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm out.